Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another POC video. This video is going to be short and to the point. Basically, there was a update that hit, and it basically broke our favorite DB. He cannot do his looping skill anymore. Basically, once you do his style skill, you're locked in for 3 hits. You can't dodge, you can't jump, you can't interrupt. So the video that you see on screen right now, the guide that I made, is pretty much useless. And because, I just sound like a broken record at this point, going over and over, repeating myself. But in my last video, well, first of all, this time I did my due diligence and actually went and tested it out for myself to make sure that, it is indeed nerfed or, not working as intended. But the funny thing is, we don't even fucking know what is intended because we don't get communication, we don't get patch notes. So we don't know if this was never supposed to be a thing for DB to begin with, and we don't know if it was supposed to be a thing. So, I'm just shrugging my shoulders right now because that's Nebula Joy for you. No transparency. We don't know what to think. A lot of the community seems pretty upset about it because, and rightfully so, because, a lot of Devilbringer's utility and strength and usefulness came from repeating his single attack or a couple attacks, and it's kind of concerning because pretty much because he's kind of just mediocre without it, and it actually kind of created a skill gap between the characters, kind of like EJ with his with the timing with his perfect judgment cuts. DB kind of provided a little bit of depth to his character, in that if you spent the time to kind of master the timing, you were rewarded for it. And now that it's gone, he's just kind of a mediocre hunter once again. And a lot of people are speculating that it's because Gunslinger's on the horizon, about to release, and maybe they're nerfing DB to make Gunslinger more attractive. Who knows? There's a lot of speculation, and honestly, I'm not going to sit here and say there's any right or wrong, because I can't come to any conclusion. I can't come to any judgment because, one, we don't get communication from the developers. We don't get patch notes. We don't get transparency. So we don't know what's a mistake. We don't know what's on purpose. For all we know, this change could be actually fixing him. But, we've been so accustomed to the way he's been that that's been the standard and the normal for us. So this change, despite it maybe fixing him, and he was never supposed to do the style skill looping, still it throws everyone off because it hurts him a lot. DB is an incredibly strong hunter, and without the style skill looping, he loses quite a bit of his utility there. And I really hope it's not, to try to boost sales or attractiveness for Gunslinger, because he's also a fire hunter. So you could kind of tell in my voice and my enthusiasm in this video. I'm kind of just done caring. I don't really care, to be honest. It's very typical at this point. You just kind of stop caring when it's just something that you expect at this point. I'm not surprised by Nebula Joy at this point for doing something like this. It seems like something they would do, and it seems like something they would keep us in the dark about. So who knows? Maybe they'll change it back. Maybe they just won't. We'll probably never know anyways because they don't talk to us. So yeah, I know a lot of people are kind of taking a stand against Gunslinger because of these changes. I just think it's foolish. How do you market a hunter and then get people to buy into a certain playstyle and a certain moveset and a certain offering of what the hunter can do, and then pull the rug out from your customers after they've spent money? That's borderline it's, well, one, that's false advertising, and then borderline manipulation. That's a different rabbit hole. But yeah, just want to make a quick video, fill everybody in that, one, I did do my due diligence this time and tested things, and two, there's plenty of verification on the POC Discord of people claiming the same things. And as you can see here in this video, I literally can't do it anymore. And like I said, you're locked into a 3-hit. You can't even dodge. You can't even jump out mid-animation. So you're just locked in. Let me see if Devil Trigger. No. Not even Devil Trigger will interrupt it. So yeah, kind of a big deal. Makes one of the best hunters pretty much. I wouldn't say useless. He's still really strong. He's still a good hunter, but it takes away his number one utility, his number one use, and that's pretty disappointing. So with the horizon of Gunslinger on the way here, about to launch, I think at midnight. Like I say every time, if you enjoy this game for what it is, by all means, keep enjoying it. But if these kind of changes upset you as a customer, it's in your best interest to vote with your wallet, guys. So with that being said, if anything changes, if he gets reverted back, I'll make an update video. But as it stands right now, he is definitely ninja nerfed. Once again, just lack of communication and transparency from the developer. Very disappointing. And yeah, hopefully we'll see a change back, and hopefully Gunslinger offers more than just a flashy moveset. Because from what it looks like, he might be able to switch between 3 weapons, but you know, maybe I'm indifferent than the community. I know a lot of community gets really hyped up about like characters who can do a lot of shit. Me, I don't really care. A lot of the way this game's designed is you pull out the hunter, you spam their best move, and then you pull them back out, unless they're a main damage dealer. And even if they are a main damage dealer, you're still only spamming a couple moves that are their best moves. So I don't really know what they're going to do with 3 weapons. There's obviously going to be a best move or a best weapon, and that's all that's going to be spammed or taken advantage of if you want to be efficient in this game. So yeah, I'll end it here, guys. If anything changes, let me know. Hopefully I'll try to go back into my old Devilbringer looping style skill video guide, and I'll edit in the description that it doesn't work anymore, and I'll link to this video so people kind of don't get misled in that regard. Alright, guys. Good luck with your polls if you're going for Gunslinger tonight, and hopefully things get fixed up here. Alright, catch you guys in the next video.